What's up, y'all? It's your favorite auntie, Ladyspeech, in the place to be, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world, and you are somewhere in the world, and you're also somewhere with me. This I appreciate, so thank you, thank you, thank you. It is December 3rd, so happy Vlogmas to you. And I'm gonna do a little vlogging with you today. It's Thursday, and I am all bundled up, as you will see. I'm gonna show you my little cute little outfit of the day. But I'm all bundled up because I am on my way to support a Black-owned business. Actually, this is a Black-owned business that I've supported in my blog before. So in a couple videos ago, I showed you this, but I'm gonna go to the Blazing Chicken Shack. So I'm gonna go there and get something to eat and then come back here. I have a lot of work to do, so I need some food. I need to eat. I want to support a Black-owned business, so I'm going to do that and all that good stuff. So I'm a little bit behind today. This morning started out. Today's a good day, first and foremost. I want to say that any day that I wake up is a good day. You know, if I woke up that day, no matter what I'm facing, everything could be figured out. So that's really one of the mottos that I live by is if I woke up today, then everything else can be figured out. So every day is a good day that I'm above ground. Every day is a good day. Every day is a good day. I was about to start using y'all as a microphone. I had to remember you didn't want to be all up in here. But every day is a good day. But this morning was a heavy day, and you know, heavy days are part of life. I don't run from those days. But I'm also in the middle of a transformative space in my life. A transformative space. I'm transmuting a lot of things. I'm transcending. So there's a lot of I am you know, consumed with Phoenix fire energy. There's a whole lot of destruction going on around me. There's a whole lot of change happening and swirling inside of me, outside of me, all around my life, and all of it in a good way. And I'm at a space in my life where I have learned to lean in, when it's time to, when the tower crumbles. You know, sometimes it's just time. Like, life is about ebbs and flows. Life is about you know, beginnings and endings. And you know, I have found that when I lean into it, I fare a lot better. So, you know, this morning started out really heavy. It ended up being very transformative for me. I came into a space of, you know, I went immediately into a prayerful space, into a meditative space, and I made space. You know, I guess today's vlog is really about that, about space, making space for your grief, making space for the hard emotions, making space for the heaviness in life, making space for it, you know, making space. And this is, for me, that looks like, making space looks like, you know, allowing myself to feel the feelings, allowing myself to process my feelings, honoring my feelings, you know, making space for them, not demonizing myself for anything that I feel, be it on the lighter aspect of things or more on the shadow aspects of things. So this morning I made some space. This morning I made space for grief. This morning I made space for sadness. This morning I made space for change, you know. This morning I made space for acceptance. Like, you know, sometimes things in relationships shift, you know, parts of your life shift involuntarily, against your will, be if you wanted them or not to. Sometimes things shift, and that's just the name of the game, and it happens at a space where you weren't expecting it, or you know, it happens at a space where it comes out of the blue. But something that my old priestess, one of my old spiritual teachers, told me in a reading a long time ago. She said, the universe is always working for your highest good. And I have carried that with me ever since she said that, when she gave me a reading years and years ago. So that's an easy thing to remember when times are going good. That's a crazy thing to remember when things aren't going so good. So, you know, the universe is working for my highest good in all things. So there's nothing to do except for to lean in. You know, a couple videos ago, I spoke about what's going on, the persecution I faced with being shut down and deplatformed with Instagram and on Facebook, and the harassment that I've been facing there. And sometimes, like, even though this is not the ideal situation, it's something that came about because of anti-blackness and racism. It is also something that in the moment there is nothing to be done except for lean in. Lean into the changes that this is bringing into my life, leaning into the changes that needed to happen. Some things needed, this is sparking change that I was already on a mission or on a road to make, but I wasn't moving fast enough. You know, so this is about, you know, yeah, making space and leaning in. So I'm a little behind on my regular work, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. I have the privilege and I'm fortunate enough to be able to work for myself. So I'm just gonna, you know, get to it, you know, later on. But I'm grateful because I'll be able to get to this work in a clear mind. I'll be able to get to this work in a grounded space. I'll be able to get to this work in a healing space, and I won't have there's the heaviness that I allowed myself to process, the heaviness, the grief that I allowed myself to make space for, the pain that I allowed myself to make space for and to process and to release. You know, all these things that I've also allowed myself to, you know, begin the process to release. I won't be hanging in a heavy way on me, and because they're not hanging in a heavy way now. So yeah, today is about that. You know, it's not exactly a somber vlog, but it is just about sometimes you have to stop and make space. I had a lot of things planned this morning, but when the grief gets you, when something painful shows up to be dealt with, especially in my past, I have had a tendency to run from dealing with painful things in the moment and then circling back to it, a lot of times thinking I wasn't strong enough to deal with these things. So I hope I'm focusing. I don't know if I'm focusing in and out, but but yeah, so that's that. So all that being, I've said what I've said. This is kind of what the video is about today. I'm going to take you along my journey as I, you know, cover a couple of, you know, key points and things that have happened today that I've come across, and share that with you. I'm going nowhere except to support this Black business. So I'm going to make the drive over there, order the food, and then go in there, pick it up, and bring it on back home to eat. It started out as a heavy morning, but it didn't stay that way. And because I made space, because I honored all of my emotions and gave myself a space to identify what I was feeling, honor what I was feeling, process what I was feeling, release the heaviness around a lot of what I was feeling. The more that I push on into the evening, and the more in the afternoon and into my day, the lighter the feeling becomes, and just the deeper the understandings and the epiphanies, the more that the more of the awakening, the more of the lesson unfolds itself before me. And with the lessons come the blessings, baby. So leaning in is what I did today, and what I'm doing today. We're gonna go to the Blazing. You're gonna go with me to the Blazing Chicken Shack because I really like their food. Also, like, going back to that neighborhood does a lot for me right now. Like, I'm seeking comfort things, so I'm gonna go get some comfort food from a Black-owned establishment. I get to support a Black-owned establishment. I get to get some comfort food, and also going there to get what I'm getting reminds me of my grandmother, and just reminds me of when I lived in that neighborhood when I was younger. So just like and I'm returning to good memories to blanket me and comfort me. So yeah, we're just gonna go there. We've been there before. I've taken you with me there before, so we're gonna go there again. I've got my mask, I've got my bag. I'm gonna show you a quick little outfit of the day, and then we'll get it started. Yeah, happy Vlogmas. Well, I'm gonna stop talking. What's up, everybody? As promised, my outfit of the day. Let's start from the bottom and go from the top, baby. On my feet, we have these zebra print Adidas. Yes, my Adidas, my Adidas. I've got some tights on today because it's cold. This dress by Universal Standards that has pockets. I love it so much. Any dress with pockets is a good dress. And of course, What do they got in there? They've got a crystal in their pocket. That's what they got in there. So this is my window quartz crystal in my pocket. You know, it's a little chilly in this piece. It's a little chilly, so I hit him with the Puma jacket, keeping it light and sporty. Yes, I know I'm mixing brands. I don't care. I like the look of it. It's cute. Yes, Puma. Yes, Adidas. Yes, Adidas. Yes, Puma. Whatever. We've got this here general ass cute little warm scarf to keep the neck warm. You gotta protect your neck, as Wu-Tang Clan says. And last but not least, let's peep how serious this is. Like my everyday bag. This bag is from Tia Woven Goods, so you can check that out on Instagram. This is a black owned business as well, and they get their bags from Ghana, ethically sourced. They have a really good relationship with some villagers out there. Check out their Instagram, Tia Woven Goods. Tell them that Ladyspeech sent you. And I've got my glasses on today. I didn't feel like wrestling with those contacts. So that is what the outfit is. Peep it. Did I peep the dress? Universal standards. That's what I said. Yeah. So that's that. And we are ready to go. The next time you see me, I'm going to be in the car. I'm probably going to be waiting for my food in the car. So, yeah. So it's time to go. Bye. Next time I see you. Peace. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, and I'm here on 33rd and Holly, waiting at the Blazing Chicken Shack. I just ordered my food, and I've been here for about 10 minutes. I checked my email, did some other things on my phone. I'm in the car. So when I went in there, I had my mask, I ordered my food, and then I came back out, and I've been in my car. When I'm in my car, I don't wear my mask, especially when I'm filming, because I feel like it obstructs the dialogue. When I go inside, though, when I'm outside my car, I do put my mask on. I put my mask on before I get outside of my car, and then I interact with people. So that's that, okay? So that's that. But right now, I'm currently waiting on my food and feeling really good about this day ahead of me. So it's not going to be exciting. I'm probably not going to vlog after this because I am legitimately and literally going home to eat my food and then work on all my work and my projects. So, and we are in the middle of the pandemic, so there's nothing. I'm not going out to party. I'm not hanging out with friends. I'm not doing any of that. We are in a new day, a new dawn, a new life, and this is what I'm doing. So right now, I'm currently waiting for my food, and then I'm gonna go home. And like I said before earlier in the video, that today was a lot. It was heavy. It started out heavy, and then we processed, we leaned in, we prayed, we ritualed, we ceremonied. I did a whole lot of ceremony, a whole lot of ritual, and now we're here, feeling good, feeling fine, feeling great, feeling free. But today was about making space. It was about admitting that life happens, and sometimes life isn't good. I oftentimes get a question when I open up my DMs in Instagram. When my Instagram was at 24,000, before I was regular about opening up questions portion and asking, ask me a question, I'll answer it. Let's see, let's go. As long as you're respectful, let's go. A question that I got often was, how do you maintain self-esteem? How do you maintain a positive attitude? How do you maintain being uplifted and grateful? So it's actually embracing days like this, moments like this. And what I mean by that is this. This morning started out so messed up. It was really heavy and very traumatic and filled with a lot of pain. And I gave into it. I didn't deny that the fact that this morning was painful. And I'm not going to get into exactly what happened because you don't need to know and it's not important, but I will say this. It was integral to my rebirth, the rebirth that's currently at hand. It was integral to me transforming. It was integral into me coming into the greatest part of who I am now. And it was also very painful and very it had a lot of confrontation and a conflict, and it spotlighted a lot of uncomfortable things inside of me, and I leaned in, and I'm grateful for it, because even though everything wasn't solved in a day, because I leaned in, because I just accepted that today was today, I processed. I didn't judge myself for whatever emotions came up. I let myself feel the things I needed to feel. I called on teachers and gurus and guides that helped me elevate and become a better person and who have more experience than me. And I healed, ultimately. So I move through the rest of my day, and I know that I will end my day knowing that everything did not get solved, but a lot of things got settled, and a few good things did get solved. And also, moving forward, I'm allowed to be human, and there are going to be some days when it's really, really good, and there's going to be some days where it's not so good. And all of those days are okay. And no matter if the day is good or bad, if I woke up today, everything else can be figured out. Everything else can be figured out. So it doesn't matter if I woke up today, because life is a blessing. Every day that I get to live life is a blessing. If it doesn't matter if it was a good day, it doesn't matter if it was a bad day. Every day that I get up is a blessing. So thank you for your support. I know I'm gonna go ahead and acknowledge that my angles need to improve. This is the beginning of my YouTube. I'm getting better at filming. We're gonna get better. Everything's gonna be fine. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Happy Vlogmas Day 3. Hello. I'm proud of myself. I've done good. I'm meeting this challenge. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Peace.